I am beginning to think that 69% of my viewers actually have rapid fire fetishes, almost the same amount of my viewers that are not subbed. So yeah, in this video will be another rapid fire gun. We're gonna go with rapid fire normal 2 to scratch that itch for people that miss Taroth support. The gun we will be playing with for today is the Teufelsschleuder. Thank you to Dr. Phil for making sure I pronounce that well. Check out his channel when you want to be primitive and hunt monsters with a small sword and shield. The Teufelsschleuder starts off with a base affinity of 20%, making it really easy to reach 100% affinity. Weakness Exploit 3 along with Bloodlust immediately puts you at 90% affinity. Only 2 more critical eye is needed to get that 100% affinity. That is why the importance of critical boost is way up there. One thing that you might notice in the prioritization order that I did is spare shot is way down there. The reason for that is because Teufelsschleuder has 7 ammo per clip on normal too. The DPS increase you get from spare shot gets lesser and lesser as your clip size grows. Most especially if the ammo type you are using has fastest reload. Going back, Evade Extender 2 and Ballistics 3 can be adjusted. It's up to you to fine-tune it into your set if you need more Evade Extender or if you need a few ballistics. Here is the set I came up with using a generic 3-2-1 talisman. This set, as you can see, does not have critical eye, meaning I'm only at 90% affinity, but I do have Evade Extender 2, maxed out ballistics via Steadiness 3, and Ballistics 2. 1 level of Chain Crit, 1 level of Mail of Hellfire, and also 1 level of Coalescence. Believe it or not, with those combinations of raw boosting skills, it's like I have Attack Boost 4, even stronger with this set. Since we are using Mail of Hellfire here, you use only Red Scroll, okay? No switch. If you switch, you lose your big PP. I love Fanning Maneuver for more buffs to my bullets, Quick Step Evade for slick dodges. Critical Firepower is a must. That's a 30% damage boost. Do not forget Long Barrel for your gun, please. Not only does it give you more damage, it also extends your range. This gun also has a level 2 slot Rampage deco, wherein you can put in any anti-species deco to get more damage in. But wait a second, Ang. I'm pretty turned off by stationary reload, man. I want to be free and move around. No worries, there's an alternative. It has a lower clip size and it doesn't look as cool. But yeah, it works. The damage comparison is almost the same. Both of these sets you are seeing right now is with a generic 3-2-1 Talisman build. The Rajang Light Bowgun has a lower clip size, but it does have higher raw. It has negative 10% affinity in the gun, but it can use the Deora Soul Rampage deco. Both of the sets have 90% affinity, but bear in mind that the Teufelsschleuder can still put an anti-species decoration, giving it another 5% damage boost that won't be evident in the test right here. And also, it has 2 more bullets than Rajang in the chamber. So DPS wise, I'd say German gun wins. But yeah, if you want non-stationary reload, just go Rajang. The generic 3-2-1 talisman approach I did with the Rajang Light Bowgun is a little bit different from the German gun. The gun has negative 10% affinity, like I said a while ago. I know you can fix that with the Deora Soul, but the Deora Soul has like a build-up time. You don't get that 15% affinity within the first shots. Hence, I went with the approach of neutralizing the negative affinity with Critical Eye 3 so that the first shot would be 55% affinity along with Weakness Exploit 3. This set only has Chain Crit as an additional raw source of damage, but still, this set would still give you amazing comfort. Evade Extender 2, maxed out ballistics via Steadiness 3 and Ballistics 2 combo. Since we are not using any Mail of Hellfire piece here, you can pretty much go switch and switch your scrolls. Just don't forget to put Critical Firepower. Again, that's a 30% damage boost. I am sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record, but it's really worth it. Also, Long Barrel as well. Don't forget that either. If you are not in fastest reload with this set, make sure to check your reload switch skill. It should be exactly named as reload, because you might have accidentally switched it to elemental reload, and that would mess you up. Hey guys, now we're back again in this set building portion, but I want to try a different approach now. So first and foremost, do not forget, okay, to put the corresponding number of slots of your weapon here. For this one, it has no slots, so non-slot weapon. We are going to start from the generic 3-2-1 talisman version, so the skills that you are seeing here are the skills that would be seen there. We have Coalescence, Mail of Hellfire, chain crit, 90% affinity. You got recoil down, ballistics 2, steadiness 3, and evade extender 2. So what I want to do first is I want to calculate the amount of raw we're getting. The amount of raw we're getting from chain crit, the amount of raw we're getting from Mail of Hellfire, and Coalescence. Okay, I have a calculator here. All right. Chain crit at level 1 would give you plus 8 raw, okay? Mail of Hellfire at level 1 would give you plus 15. We're at 23 now. Now, Coalescence would give you 12 at level 1, so that's plus 12. The thing you have to know with Coalescence is the uptime of it, it's not really 100%, you know? It's not 100% like Mail of Hellfire and chain crit. Although I do know the chain crit needs a ramp up time, there's a build up, but it builds up fast. So Coalescence needs Frenzy to clear off. When it clears off, you get the plus 12 raw. And that 12 raw just exists there for 60 seconds. Then you have to wait for Frenzy to happen again, then you have to clear it up. But still, 12 is good, okay? So 23 plus 12, we get 35. So 35 extra raw in this build, in the generic 3-2-1 Talisman build. Now you have to think, how much is Attack Boost 4? How much does Attack Boost 4 give? Attack Boost 4 gives plus 5% more damage and an additional plus 7 raw, okay? So as you can see here, the basis of Attack Boost is the gun's base raw, the base raw, not when you put the long barrel on it, the base raw, okay? This is 340. I'm gonna show you right here. I'm gonna put 4 attack decos here, 3 and 4. Okay, so I'm just gonna show it. We have level 4 attack here now. I'm not gonna show the attack values first, like in the status info. We're gonna calculate it. Now, Attack Boost 4 at level 4 gives 5% plus 7. What was the raw that we had earlier? Let me see, let me get that calculator. It was 340, right? 340. So we're gonna get 5% of 340 times 0.05. So 5% of 340 is 17. And we get 7 more raw. You only get 24 raw from Attack Boost 4. Our 3-2-1 generic Talisman build has 35. Although it's pretty inconsistent because you gotta wait for Coalescence, but it goes up to 35. Without Coalescence, it's at 23. So Attack Boost 4 only leads by 1 more raw. You see where I'm going at here? So just to prove it, 340 plus 24 is 364. So we gotta check, right? We gotta check. How much is our attack now? It's 364. So I'm not saying that Attack Boost 4 is shit, but there are combinations, certain skill combinations that you can do to actually achieve it. Try not to be too concentrated on certain skills in the game. Try to look at the bigger picture and come up and be creative with your approach. Try to mix and match. So for example, here, if I search it up, still a lot of things popped out, okay, for me. These are my non-god talismans, okay, and I'm seeing right here it's almost the same. Everything's the same. So all of these things have chain crit, Mail of Hellfire, and Coalescence. The additional skills I have is resentment level 1, resentment, spare shot level 1. I'm not gonna count on that. It's 3%. I don't know. Resentment level 1, tune up. It's not gonna work because we already have a long barrel turned on. Yeah, 45 actually might be good because I card a lot. But yeah, you get my point there. Right? So be creative with your approach and let me know what set you come up with your own talismans and how comfy it is. Of course, I can sacrifice these skills, of course. If I go ballistics, none. Steadiness, none. Evade extender, none. I can pretty much go for Attack Boost 4, I think. See? I can go for Attack Boost 4 and pretty much I can go for 100% affinity. We're at 90% affinity, then let's go for 100% affinity. See, I can go for 100% affinity. Now with me, Attack Boost 3, level 4 deco, Attack Boost 3 with a level 4 slot, I can have 100% affinity and it hits hard as a truck, but I don't have comfort skills. So it depends on your skill level. If you can pull this off, you have the same uptime with comfort skills, why not? Why not? Go for it. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from what I displayed here. And yeah, thank you so much for the support that you guys have been giving me in these past uploads. We have reached 62K and I'm really thankful. Hopefully we'll reach 69K.